Good morning. So in today's session, we will talk about the properties of subtraction on rational numbers. So let's begin. Properties of subtraction on rational numbers. So, to begin or to start these properties, first of all, let us understand that what is the meaning of subtraction of any two given numbers. Suppose I have two numbers A and B. So when I subtract these two numbers, I get a third number, that is C. Right? So A minus B equals to C. Now this can be represented in the form of rational numbers also. P upon Q subtracts R upon S gives you X upon Y. Clear? So this is how the representation of rational numbers is done. Now, when we are talking of the rational numbers, this we have already done many times when I told you that when there is a change of sign from positive to negative, then certainly we are doing the subtraction of rational numbers. Because in the rational numbers, either we talk of the numerator or we talk of the denominator, the numbers, those which are representing the rational numbers are integers only. Okay, so whenever there are operations involved with integers, either of subtraction or of addition, then what happens is the change of signs takes place. Then sometimes the two rational numbers with the similar signs are being added instead of subtraction, and the two rational numbers with different signs are subtracted even if we are adding them. So let's see the first property of subtraction on rational number, which says the difference of two rational numbers is always a rational number. So you can basically call it as the closure property also. If suppose you change the position of the two numbers also, or whatever kind of subtraction is taking place between the two numbers or the two rational numbers, the difference will remain the same and the difference will be a rational number only. Fine. So let's understand the same with the example. 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 5. Again, we are going to take the LCM 15. Here it goes 2 into 5 minus 1 into 3. 2 5s are 10 minus 3 15 gives you 7 upon 15. So these were the rational numbers and the difference is also a rational number. So this is the first property of rational numbers subtraction, that whenever you are subtracting the two rational numbers, then the result or the difference of the two rational numbers is also a rational number. Now let's come to the next property of subtraction of rational numbers. The next property talks about the subtraction of a rational number or the subtraction of 0 from a rational number. When 0 is subtracted from a rational number, the number does not change. Okay, the number will not change. For example, a upon b minus 0. So this will give you a upon b. Now let us understand the same property by one example. Thirty upon 40 minus 0 gives you 30 upon 40 only. Now we will do one comparison of the properties, or you can say we will do one comparison between the properties of addition of rational numbers and properties of subtraction of rational numbers. Let us see what is that comparison. In the additive identity of 0, what we have done, a upon b plus 0 will always give you a upon b. The same thing is in the property of subtraction. A upon b minus 0 will give you a upon b. Let us understand both the conditions with one example. Suppose minus 2 upon 5 plus 0 will give you minus 2 upon 5. Okay, here minus 2 upon 5 minus 0 will give you minus 2 upon 5. Clear? But if suppose I change the condition here, that is 0 plus minus 2 upon 5, what will be my answer? And if suppose here I write 0 minus 2 upon 5, what will be my difference? Is it clear? Let's see this case first. Plus into minus, 0 minus 2 upon 5 will give you again minus 2 upon 5. But here in this case, when minus and minus will be multiplied, it will be 2 upon 5, and the negative sign of the rational number gets changed. That means whenever you are subtracting any rational number from 0, it might get changed to a positive sign and the rational number gets changed to a positive rational number. While in the case of addition, it will not get changed. It will remain the same. So this is the basic difference between whenever we are adding the two rational numbers and 0, and whenever we are subtracting a rational number and 0. Okay, now let's talk of some of the examples to understand both subtraction and addition of rational numbers. So now let us come to some of the illustrative examples based on subtraction of rational numbers and addition of rational numbers. The first question which we will be discussing is write additive inverse of each of the following. So my first question is 20 upon 70. So additive inverse is, obviously I told you that additive inverse means opposite sign. So opposite sign gives it a negative sign and the additive inverse becomes minus 20 upon 70. Now the next question is B, that is 21 upon minus 71. Now here in this case what is happening, the question is not in the proper standard form of the rational number. So first thing what we are going to do, we will change this into the standard form. Okay, so how do we do that? We all know that we cannot keep the negative sign with the denominator. It has to be shifted to the numerator. So how we have done that? Let's revise once again. 21 will be multiplied by minus 1. Similarly, minus 71 will also be multiplied by minus 1. So what will be my result? Minus 21 upon 71. And when you are writing it, therefore, additive inverse of minus 21 upon 71 is 21 upon 71. Is it clear? What we have done here? The question was 21 upon minus 71, which is not in the standard form of the rational number. So to find out the additive inverse, first of all, we need to change this form of rational number to its standard form. So we have changed it into its standard form. The standard form here comes to be minus 21 upon 71. Then what is the additive inverse of the given rational number? That is minus 21 upon 71 is a positive 21 upon 71. The other example of the same is minus 3 upon minus 5. See, minus 3 upon minus 5. Now here in this question, denominator as well as the numerator both have a negative sign. So obviously the negative sign gets cancelled and the rational number is 3 upon 5. Now you are supposed to tell or you are supposed to find out the additive inverse of 3 upon 5, not minus 3 upon minus 5, because this was again not the standard form of the rational number. So first we have changed it into its standard form, then we are supposed to write the additive inverse. Minus 3 upon 5. So this is how you find out the additive inverse of any given rational number. Now let's do the subtraction of the given rational numbers, right? So the first question which I am taking is minus 5 upon 8 from minus 4 upon 9. So certainly many a times I have seen that students make a mistake in arranging these where the question is given that you have to subtract some number from some other number. So children, always you have to keep in mind that whatever number is written after from will be placed first. I am again repeating, whatever number, maybe it's a rational number, maybe it's an integer, maybe it's a fraction, maybe it's a whole number. Whatever number is written after from is always placed first whenever we are doing the subtraction. So I will write minus 4 upon 9 first without any change in the sign. Now minus sign will come. Why? Because we are subtracting the two given rational numbers. Here minus 5 upon 8. You can write this in bracket, although the bracket is not present here, but to avoid the confusion between, because you cannot write two signs together like this. It is not recommended to write two signs together like this without a bracket. So it is convenient to write minus 5 upon 8 inside the bracket. Now what are we going to do? We are going to change the sign by multiplying the two negative signs here. Minus 4 upon 9 plus 5 upon 8. Okay, so what will happen? We are going to find out the LCM. So when you find out the LCM of 8 and 9, it comes to be 72. Right? Now, when you divide 72 by 9, it goes 8 times. So minus 4 multiplied by 8. Plus, similarly, when you divide 72 by 8, it goes 9 times. So 5 multiplied by 9. Then minus 4 into 8 is minus 32 plus 5 into 9 is 45 upon 72. So one is of positive sign and the other is of negative sign in the numerator. So what are we going to do? We are going to do the subtraction. 5 minus 2 gives you 3. 4 minus 3 gives you 1 upon 72. That is, the difference of the two given rational numbers is 13 upon 72. Now, how did we get this 13 upon 72? 5 out of 2 gives you 3. 4 out of 3 gives you 1. That becomes 13. Now, why negative sign will not come? Negative sign will not come because 45 is the bigger number than 32. So, the difference will be assigned, or the numerator of the rational number will be assigned a positive sign. Let's take the other example. The other example is minus 50 upon 80 from 70 upon 100. Okay, so again the rational number which is written after from will be placed first. 70 upon 100 minus, inside the bracket, minus 50 upon 80. 70 upon 100, this minus got multiplied with this minus and a positive sign came in. After that, 50 upon 80. Take the LCM, it will be 400. The LCM of 180 will be 400. So it could be difficult for you to find out the LCM of a 3-digit number and 2-digit number. So you can simply see here it is 8 and here it is 10. So what is the lowest common multiple of the two? It is 40. So if you want it in 3 digits, it will become 400. Okay. So when you divide 400 by 100, it goes 4 times. Right? And when you divide 400 by 80, it goes 5 times. So here I will get 280 because 7 4s is 28, 0 as it is, plus 5 5s are 25, 0 as it is, upon 400. Let's add 0 and 0, 0. 5 and 8, 13. 1 carry, 3 and 2, 5. So 530 upon 400 is the difference of the two numbers. That is minus 50 upon 80 and 70 upon 100. Now let's come to the further examples. Now the other illustrative example are some kind of problem sums which are usually asked on the rational numbers. Okay, so let's read the one. The first one, the sum of two rational numbers is minus 2. If one of the numbers is minus 14 upon 5, find the other. So, the sum of the two rational numbers is minus 2. Out of the two rational numbers, only one is given to you, that is minus 14 upon 5. So, we are supposed to find the other one. So, let's see the solution of example 4. Now, what is given to you? Sum of, always write whatever information is given to you in the question first. Sum of two rational numbers is equal to minus 2. One of the rational number is minus 14 upon 5. Clear? Now, let the other rational number be x. Okay, now what are we going to do? We will suppose the other rational number to be x. Now, if minus 14 upon 5 is my first rational number, therefore plus x will give me minus 2. Now, here you can see that this is a kind of linear equation where I will be transposing the rational number towards the LHS. So this negative sign will get changed to positive sign. See, x is equal to minus 2 plus 14 upon 5. Now let's take the LCM. 5. When I divide 5 by 1, I get 5. So minus 2 into 5 plus 14, that is minus 10 upon 5 plus 14 upon 5. So what is your result here? Minus and positive sign will give you 4 upon 5 as the other number which you need to find out in the given question. So let's see again what we have done. The question said that there are two numbers who have been added. One of the number was minus 14 upon 5. When it was added to a certain number, the sum came to be minus 2. So you were supposed to find out that missing number. So what we did, we supposed that number as x and we made this equation. Here minus 14 upon 5 plus x gives you minus 2. This minus 14 upon 5 will be transposed towards the RHS, so the sign will get changed. This negative sign got changed to positive sign. On solving the two rational numbers, what did I get as my missing rational number is 4 upon 5. Now let's come to the next question. The next question says, what should be added to 2 upon 3 so as to get 1 upon 15? So again, what should be added? That means that is missing. So we will write it as x. Let x be added to what? 2 upon 3. So therefore, x plus 2 upon 3 will give you 1 upon 15. Again, this is an equation. I will be transposing the rational number towards the RHS. X is equal to 1 upon 15 minus 2 upon 3. The sign gets changed. Remember, whenever you transpose from left hand side to right hand side or from right hand side to left hand side, the signs get reversed. Okay, so this positive has got changed to negative. Let's take the LCM. X is equal to 15. 1 minus, it goes 5 times. That is, when you divide 15 by 3, it goes 5 times into 5. 1 minus 10 upon 15, that is minus 9 upon 15. It will be reduced to the standard form in simplest form. 3s are 5s are. So minus 3 upon 5 is that number which should be added to 2 upon 3 to get 1 upon 15. Let's see the other example. The other example is a combination of positive and negative rational numbers which you are supposed to simplify. So 4 upon 7 plus minus 8 upon 9 plus minus 5 upon 21 plus 1 upon 3. So we will be solving this. Because I will be needing more space, so I am erasing the other questions. Okay, so this is what the question says. Now, so the other example is simplify the following rational numbers. So first of all, what we will do, we will change the signs. So 4 upon 7 minus 8 upon 9. Okay, then minus 5 upon 21 plus 1 upon 3. So this is how the signs have been changed. Now we have to find out the LCM of 7, 9, 21 and 3. Okay, so sometimes we get confused and wrong LCM is found out. To avoid that, whenever you have more than two numbers, it is better to find out the LCM using the long division method of LCM. So 7, 9, 21, 3. Okay, so when I divide them by 3, 7, 3, 7, 1, again 3, 7, 1, 7, 1. 7, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is the condition in the long division method, that whenever you are dividing them with the prime numbers, you have to get 1 in the end. So I have got 1 in the end. Now 3 3s are 9 and 9 7s are is 63. So the LCM comes to be 63. Clear? Now 4 into 9 minus 8 into 7. Why here 9 has come? Because when you divide 63 by 9, it goes, when you divide 63 by 7, you get 9. And here in minus 8 upon 9, when you divide 63 by 9, it goes 7 times. Here it goes 3 times. And here it goes 21 times. Clear? So I have written directly here 21, so you can write 1 into 21 also, because 1 into 21 is always 21. So let's solve. 4 into 9 is 36, minus 8 into 7 is 56, minus 15 plus 21 upon 63. So whenever you are doing the simplification, you are supposed to write this mark. Okay, do not forget to write this marks, because it gives the indication that the simplification is continued in the following steps. Clear? Now you have 2 negative numbers and 2 positive numbers. So what are you supposed to do? Add the positive ones and the negative ones. Okay. So the 2 positive numbers are 36 and 21. We will add 7 and 5. So 57 minus 6 and 5, 11, 1, 5, 6, 7, 71 upon 63. Now from 71 you subtract 57. 11 out of 7 is 4. 6 out of 5 is 1. So your answer comes minus 14 upon 63, which will again be reduced to minus 2 upon 9, because they both are divisible by 7. So did you understand? We first changed the sign, then we took the LCM. After that we equalized the numerators according to the LCM, and then we added the 2 negative numbers and the 2 positive numbers. Then of the two sums, we find the difference, and the answer came to be minus 2 upon 9. So let's come to the next topic.